Y'all, welcome to Late Night with Bridget and Holly. I'm your host, Holly.
And I'm your host, Bridget.
And y'all, tonight is our episode is called Season Dysfunctional. Is that what it's called?
Seasonal affective disorder.
There we go. Seasonal affective disorder. But before we get started, if you're not subscribed to our YouTube, please do so. Subscribe, click the notification bell so you know every Tuesday and Friday when we drop our new episodes at 11 p.m. If you love podcasts, we are on any and every podcast you could possibly think of. If by some small chance you find one that you can't find us on, email us at bridgetandholly@gmail.com and Bridget will make it happen. So what this podcast is about is everybody has their favorite season. But just like with the time change, going into different seasons affects everybody. I am a winter person. Bridget is a summertime person. So, Bridget, for the summertime, I know your favorite thing to do is hopping your cute little ass in that RV and putting all around the U.S. and different states. But your big thing, your zen, is getting your ass on that boat.
Yeah.
So, how, first of all, before you tell me about your dysfunction, your season dysmorphia, how does summertime make you feel? How do
Amazing.
you feel?
Amazing. I feel like
Go into more details.
it's a
Like,
natural high. I absolutely love it. I wake up, I want to tackle the day. I want to get outside, I want to listen to the birds chirp, I want to soak in the sunshine, I want to see the beautiful grass, I want to smell summer. I love it. I absolutely love it. I love the activities that you do in the summer. I love how summer makes me feel. I feel like I'm up, like I'm high. I have energy. I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? But it really all changes when summer starts to come to an end. It starts to get darker earlier. Your days are shorter. They're gloomier, doomier. Then I start getting depressed. I start slowing down. I don't want to get out of bed. I want to sleep all day. I just feel so depressed, so lethargic, like I have no energy. Like it totally, when summer goes away and the sun goes away and the flowers die and the leaves die, I die. I die. I just
really?
die. Yeah.
See, now, I do love the summertime because I love getting in my pool. Now, my pool is my zen.
Hmm.
I am a pool girly. I can't swim, but let me get out there in my pool and float around and waddle in the water and do my leg aerobics and my water aerobics. I love it so much. I love that. But I don't like the bugs. The hornets are out, the bees are out, the mosquitoes, the ticks, the fleas, the creepy crawlers, the spiders, all your fucked up bugs. Like I could never go camping unless it was in an RV. And those of y'all that are watching us and I'm rubbing my eyes, I'm dealing with allergy and sinus issues. So right now they wanting to act up while we're podcasting, but that's okay. So anyway, um, I love the summer, but what I don't like Jason and JoJo love that feeling when you get into a car and it's hot, and how it like makes your face feel all tight. And it's just like I don't like that. That's to me, I can't stand that. I don't like the humidity. I don't like the humidities. I don't like that. Which I mean, I got stuff so I don't sweat, but I don't like being hot. I cannot stand it because you know, when you're cold, you can always bundle up, but when
Hmm.
you're hot, you can't take off but so much of your clothes, especially when you're in public. So
I
you
know
just
in the
fucked.
wintertime when I get cold, I don't give a damn how many layers of clothes I got on me. I'm still cold to my bones. The only thing that
Yeah,
will heat me up in the winter is getting a good hot bath.
yeah. Now I've noticed as I've gotten older, I get cold a lot quicker. Like it's summertime and I have a blanket at work.
Hmm.
And yeah, I could turn the air all the way up to where it won't come on, but then I don't want to make my customers miserable. and it be real hot when you come inside.
Mm-hmm.
So, I like to keep it cool because I'm like, I'm good. I got me a little blanket. It's mostly just my arms or my feet or whatever, but I got a little heater at work too. And I
Mm-hmm.
have ran it this summer. But I do get happy during the summertime because I love the cookouts. I love the smell of pools. I love the smell of fresh cut grass. I love the smell of burning fires when people have bonfires, which I know you have those in the wintertime too, which is one of my favorites. I love, I think I don't know if I said already, but I love when people cook out on the grill.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I love all that, but it's not my favorite season. And I'm okay with it getting darker later, but I do like when it gets darker earlier. Now, I'm a little shocked that you don't like that only because me and you are night owls and we stay up late. And for some reason, it's like I'll be tired all day, but as soon as it starts getting nighttime, it's like I get a burst of energy. And I want to
Mm-hmm.
stay up and I want to do this and do that. And I'm more active. I'm active in the summertime, but I'm more active in the wintertime. Like I want to be on the road. I want to constantly be on the go. But in the summertime, it's like, oh my God, it's hotter than Satan's ass crack. And you're getting out the car, going into one store, and it's like, fuck, you can't breathe because it's so hot. And you get back in the car and you gotta drive to another store and it's like, son of a bitch, it's hot.
Mm-hmm.
So summer doesn't make me feel bad. I love it and then I'm like, okay, I'm over summer, bring me fall and winter, but more winter.
So the reason you dislike summer is not because of the way it makes you feel emotionally. It's the way it makes you feel physically with the heat and stuff.
Yeah, 'cause I don't like to be hot.
Yeah.
And for us, I mean, even though me and you are, about 2.5 hours away, it really is amazing how different the weather can be. Like when we had the storm and it monsooned here and we flooded out, y'all didn't get nothing. But
Mm-mm.
then later on, y'all ended up getting a lot of rain. But it's so weird because it can be 110 here, but only be like 90 for you.
Yeah.
So I don't like the heat. I want to be able to be outside and not have gnats flying around and getting bit by mosquitoes and breaking a sweat just to sit outside. I want
Mm-hmm.
it to be nice, cool. It don't have to be cold, but take the humidity away, take the heat away, and just make it cool where you can breathe and just enjoy yourself without swatting a hornet and shit like that. I can't stand
Yeah.
that.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying there's every aspect of summer I like. I do hate the bugs, you know what I'm saying? And I do hate when you're so hot you can't breathe. But then I think that there's like, when I feel like that, I'm like, well, let's just go out on the boat because then you can get in the water and you can
True.
ride the boat and the wind's hitting you and stuff. So, that's what makes it more enjoyable for me. But summer I just come alive. I'm like I call myself a flower. When summer's here I bloom, and when winter's here I die. And when I tell you in the winter I get depressed, like I want to stay in bed, I don't want to take phone calls, I don't want to talk to friends, I don't want to go anywhere. You can't even get me out, go out of the house and go but get a bite to eat. I just want to lay there and just sleep
And
and get up to
sleep.
eat and pee and lay back down to sleep and get up, eat and pee. I don't want to live. I wished I was a
You
bear and I could
said
just
you don't want to live. Damn.
no, I just want to just lay there and just be a vegetable.
Wow.
When I
Well,
say
that's.
don't want to live, I don't mean like my life. I mean like getting up and
I was
live
about to
life.
say now you're starting to scare me there now.
No, I'm talking about just getting up and live life. Like in other words, I don't want to get out of bed and do nothing. I don't want to move.
Right.
I don't want to like physically die. I'm just saying like I don't want to get up and do life. You know what I'm saying? I
And
don't want to have to do
see, for me in wintertime, like I love fall, especially when it's a cool fall.
it. Hmm.
I love the change of the flowers. There's a place that we have where you can ride down the road, and for a good 10 minutes driving down that road, all the pretty fall leaves are just falling. And it's so beautiful. I love to get a blanket and put it outside and have a picnic and
Bitch,
just sit
I've
on the
been knowing you for
grass.
2 years. I ain't never known you to have no picnic outside.
Girl, yes, on the trampoline too. During the fall, get you a blanket, lay on the trampoline and just look at the stars. Oh my God, those are my favorite times. But winter is my jam. I love the crisp air. I feel like winter brings us alive. It makes us alert. It just makes everything so just refreshing and clear, and I love it. I love the cold. Like if we could get snow, I'm so sad about that. I love snow. That is why I want to move to Vermont,
Yeah.
because I want to live somewhere where there's a motherfucking blizzard and where it snow every day up to your fucking doorsteps. And here I am climbing in snow boots and bundled up in toboggans and scarves and big puffy jackets, climbing up my apple tree, getting apples so I can go inside and make homemade applesauce.
Apples wouldn't grow in the winter over there, would they?
Well, you'd pick them before fall, and then you spend your winters, inside doors, making that. But then I'd put on all my clothes and I'd hit all the cute little local stores, selling my little baby sauce or apple sauce with a pretty label. I love the movie Baby Boom, if you can't tell. That movie, that movie right there, I watched it when I was little with my mama, and I fell in love with it, and that is when I fell in love with Vermont. And I know that movie come out in the 80s. I was born in 79, so I was probably like 7 or something, maybe, when I watched it with my
I've never
mom.
seen it.
Oh, well, you know who Diane Keaton is, of course,
Yeah.
right? If you like her, she was what, in Andy Warhol movie or whatever. But if you like her, you'll like Baby Boom. It was really good. It was such a great movie.
I don't know. I just don't like winter. I don't like winter's probably the season I hate the most because everything's dead. The trees are dead. The flowers are dead. You look outside and it's like everything's dead, and
It's
you
so
just get.
cloudy.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
And
speaking on that, how does it make you feel when it rains, when we have thunderstorms? Like,
I,
how does that affect you?
okay, so I love rain. I love thunderstorms. I love all of that. But now I like it to, let's say it comes a big, huge thunderstorm and all this stuff, right? I love all that.
Uh,
But I only want it for a few hours and then I want it to dry up, leave, and go away. I don't like days and days and days where it rains and
like
because then,
Seattle.
yeah, and especially that steady pour down rain where it's just
I could live
like,
in Seattle.
no, I can't stand it. And then it did that depresses me. You know what I'm saying? Like
Really?
I got tears rolling down my face as the rain's rolling down the windows. I'm like, I need
Yes, I
summer.
love the rain. I
Mm-mm.
love thunderstorms. I love when it rains. I love the smell of rain. I love the sound of rain. I love rain on a tin roof. Like, I don't know. Rain does not
Now again,
depress
I
me.
like
Rain makes
everything you're
me
saying. I agree
happy.
with. I like all that. I agree with
Right.
that 100.
But
percent
only to a certain degree.
Right, like I only like it for a little while. Like, would you like if it rained a solid 3 weeks in a row?
Honestly, probably, yeah, because I love the rain that much. Girl, you know that video that you did where you and Mr. Ronnie got out there and danced in the rain? Girl, I
Yeah,
dance in the rain all the time. I love it.
yeah.
Because and so many people
Where's
are
your
like,
video?
"Oh my God, it's pouring down rain," and you'll see all these people standing at the grocery store and they forgot their umbrella and they're just waiting for the rain to stop. And I'm like, you is not the wicked witch of the east. Your ass is not gonna melt. Just run.
I don't. Now Sissy, she can't. She wouldn't run out into the rain because if her dry clothes get wet, it makes her sick on her stomach.
Really.
Yeah, she wants to throw up.
Okay, so I know this is totally off subject, but that's just what we do as usual. But do you know that Tammy and JoJo, and I may have told you this before, I don't know, it doesn't bother me, but they can't stick their finger in their belly button because it makes them nauseous. I did not know that was a thing. Like, my fingers are in my belly button right now, and when I wash, like, and of course they wash their belly button, but it makes them nauseous the whole time they're doing it. But I can stick my finger in there, I can
That
wash it,
don't
and I'm
bother me.
fine.
But it is weird because stuff like that will bother some people.
Yeah, I'd never heard of that though.
Mm-mm.
Of somebody like not being able to stick their finger in their belly button without it making them nauseous
Sick.
and
That is weird.
deathly ill.
That is weird. Instead of seasonal affective disorder, they got belly button affective disorder.
Yeah. Y'all put in the comments, are y'all like that? I would love to know how many people experience that. There's
I know.
probably more than we know or what
Yeah.
we think.
Now for you, so you say winter is your favorite. Would you say summer's your least favorite?
Uh, God, I hate to say it, even though I love the pool and stuff. It probably would because I love springtime, even though I don't like dealing with the allergies and the pollen. But I love the breezy weather that we get in spring. So for me, it would rank winter. It was backwards for me: winter, fall, spring, then summer.
If I had to rank my four seasons, it would be summer and then spring and then fall and then winter.
So you're right on track, and I'm reverse. I'm
As
reverse.
usual. Same way with the fucking toilet paper.
Bitch, bye. My way is the right way. What's that song by Linkin Park? Is my way or the highway?
Exactly. Well,
Y'all make
I
sure
will
y'all
tell you
watch that
though,
video.
I'm not the only one. There's a lot of people out there that suffer with seasonal affective disorder. And it
Yeah,
doesn't
Tammy
mean
does.
yeah, it doesn't mean winter is it could be any you could have any season that could trigger that affective disorder to
Oh
where
yeah.
that season like yours might be summer. Summer might depress you. It might make you feel like you just don't want to go outside, you don't want to be around nobody, something like that. But it is a real thing. It is a genuine real
Oh, hands
thing.
down.
Yeah,
Tammy, oh my God, like I feel bad for her because it can be 100 degrees outside. Those are her favorite days.
me
She
too.
loves when it's bright,
Yep.
sunny,
Yep.
clear sky. Those are her favorite days. Let it rain and it messes with her being, messes with her mentally. Like it
Yeah.
puts her in a depression.
I know what your seasonal affective disorder is.
Mine?
Uh-huh. It's the
What?
season that when Jason don't take out the trash.
Oh yeah, and I mean, I hate those seasons.
I
I
do too.
fucking hate those seasons, and I don't think those seasons will ever get better.
The
It's a
same
long
way.
occurring season.
Yeah,
Him not taking
exactly.
out the trash, long
Exactly.
occurring.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
So, so now you know why, you know how seasons affect me. I feel like I'm a flower. I feel like I'm wilted. I feel like and so now that boating's coming to an end and camping's coming to an end, I got one camping trip left in October and, probably boating season will be over at the end of October. And so, then you're going to see me like November, December, January, February,
But you know
March.
what? I know you. And your ass is gonna find somewhere on the TikTok shop, and you gonna get you these little boat insulated heaters and some type of canopy to block the wind and shield it, but you can still see through it, so you can still get your ass out on that boat in the wintertime.
I told
Unless the
Miss Ronnie,
lake
I said, I
freezes
don't know
over,
that I
then you
want to winter.
fucked.
I've already looked, listen, you on the right track because I'm already looking at something called floating flame. And it's where you take a fireplace and put on the damn pontoon.
Y'all, she ain't gonna suffer this winter. She's not. She's not. Me and her, when it's winter time, that's usually our time together where we color and, catch up on podcasts and get a couple of months ahead and, do this and do that. Nah, this bitch will be like, all right, bestie, I'm gonna be on the boat. I know it's snowing right now, but, we got some hot apple cider and two fireplaces and we got
Mhm.
these little heat fans that we installed on top of the pontoon. And girl, the lake was frozen today, but guess what? We got flame torches under the pontoon. So as we start going on the lake, guess what? It melts the water, Bessie. So I'm on the boat. I love you, bye.
You damn right. See, that's exactly the way it's going down.
But
That's exact.
there ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all.
That's
Nothing
exactly
wrong
the
with
way it's
that.
going down. I'm
It's
telling you.
what makes you happy. I look at it this way, and I even look at it this way when it comes to saving money. You do, don't get me wrong, you do need to save money for a rainy day because you don't never know what could happen. But
Hmm.
don't take that shit too seriously because you want to know why. When
Hmm.
you dead and gone, you can't take that shit with you. Yeah, you can leave it to a loved one. You can. Or you can fucking enjoy it before you're gone.
Hmm.
Like I know, you were a little up in the air, when the boat was like, "Oh, I don't know what to do. And you got it. And I'm glad you got it because it has made you so happy.
It has. Yeah, I love
And
it.
wouldn't you rather live a happy, fun, joyful, fulfilled life than just sitting there holding on to money and being like, well, yeah, I got 15K in the bank. Sure would be nice if I could, go on a cruise. Oh, no, I don't need to do that. Well, why not? Why not?
Hmm. Hmm.
You know,
But
life is too short
speaking of
not to
that,
enjoy
like you
it.
said, I know we get on different subjects, but speaking of that, I have seen people like not be frugal their whole life, not enjoy their life, not spend their money, save it, save it,
Girl.
save it. And then all of a sudden they pass away and leave it to their kids, and their kids piss it away in a couple months.
Yep, you exactly right. That is how it always happens.
Oh hell no! I'm spending my kids' inheritance today. I mean, I'm getting what I want, and da, da, da. And when I pass away,
Well,
you're gonna
you
do the same
worked
thing you're
for it,
doing.
You
Exactly,
worked
you're gonna do
for
the
it.
same thing you're doing when I'm alive, and it's learn how to fucking make it on your own. That's what the fuck you gonna do.
Exactly. You know, like JoJo is set up. She knows like this house is hers. Whether she chooses to live here or not or whatever, this is her house. This is where she's got to live. Yeah, I know she'll never sell it. You know, she said that, but this is her family home. This is where she'll stay. If she wants to or whatever. But, yeah, well, I try and have something to leave behind for her, yeah. But that's the thing. So when my mama passed away, I wasn't like, oh, my mama passed away and, I hope she left us a bunch of money. In all honesty, we just wanted enough money to make sure she had one hell of a burial, one hell of a funeral,
Yeah.
that she went out in style in her wishes that she wanted for her funeral, we
Hmm.
were able to make happen. If there was some left over, that's great.
Hmm.
But no, I don't feel like any child should put that pressure on their parent
Yeah.
because you're grown. If
Yeah.
you got a little kid and you had it late in life and you're like 60, 70, and you got a 5-year old,
Hmm.
then yeah, you're gonna want that kid, set straight because yeah, whoever leave that kid to, excuse me, you want them to have, you know,
Yeah.
that
Be able to
backup
raise them.
because they're so little. Yeah.
Yeah. I think so too. I think if you have small children, inheritance is more important. But when they're grown ass
Right.
kids, let them fend for themselves. As long as you got enough to bury you. And we have enough
Exactly.
life insurance to bury us. And at the end of the road, if what we have, if you can maintain the payments or sell it and split it, whatever you want to do, but just know as you're selling it or whatever you're doing with it, I enjoyed it while I was living, and
Yeah.
I feel like I've raised 4 kids, and it's time for me to live now
It
because
is time
raising
for
four
you to
kids,
live.
I've made a lot of sacrifices, and so is Ronnie, and
And you
so
do as a parent. You
yeah, you
you
do.
do as a parent.
So
And
it's
y'all, real
time to
quick,
live.
I just want to take a little commercial break here and say, well, me and Bridget podcast, I'd be like feeling my stuff. Look at this pen. Is that not just adorable?
It is.
Is that not pretty with the little silvery gits and the crown and all that? Like, yeah, like that. That's a beautiful pen. I just had to share that because me and you like sparkly and bling bling. Now back to our regular scheduled program.
That's it. Well, y'all, we've talked about seasonal affective disorder. Let us know. Do y'all have that?
Yeah,
Which season is it that makes you feel the yuckiest or the worst? Which season is your favorite? Do you really think seasonal affective disorder exists? Or are you like, oh, you just using that as an excuse not to do something? Tell us what you think in the comments. We'd love to hear it. Holly, you go ahead and take us out, baby girl.
Yep. So yeah, like she said, y'all let us know how it affects you. I will say that I don't think that it's bullshit. I don't think it's an excuse for people. Weather will change you, just like how I don't like to be hot. That's weather
Yeah.
changing me how I feel. But y'all, again, if you have not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you please subscribe. Hit the notification bell. We have been going for a year and 1 month strong with this
Hmm.
podcast, and we have enjoyed every single moment of it. We love sharing our life with y'all, being silly, making you laugh, making you cry, giving you, sound advice. Anything y'all want us to touch base on, please let us know. And until then, we'll see you on the next one. We love y'all and have a good night.
Bye.